Okay, so just a little quick thing before this video starts. I just want to tell you right now that this clip that you're about to see, the intro clip to this video, it was recorded a disgusting amount of time ago. Like back in February, I think I recorded this intro clip. So it's such a bad amount of time it's taken me to make this video. But let's get into it. Right, I'm very excited about this video now because you've seen you. I keep saying this in every video. You've seen the title. You know what this is. I am returning to the drawing videos, but right now I don't know I don't know which drawing video I'll be doing or which character I'll be doing rather. So that's why we have this. It is a random thing picker. You can tell. Also, just to let you know, I'm a bit rusty because it's been a while since I did drawing. It's been like almost 2 years or so. So proportioning and poses is going to be a bit of a problem until I get back to my former glory. So that's why we have these little things here. They are surprisingly cheap. You can get but I got them both for like £50 on Amazon. I mean, you can probably get them cheaper. And so many of you are probably going to be shouting at me right now for getting them at this price. But this is what I got: the female one and the male one. Okay, so yeah, that is what we're going to be working with to do poses and stuff and proportioning until I get back to my former glory. But back to the random thing picker. Okay, so basic quick rundown of what goes on this. Like, as you can see, list things separated and it says north, south, east, west. That's just what it does anytime you come on this, and it's a little example. Okay, like it's got 4 options: north, south, east, west, and you got your little answer down here. So you just pick one, or you just pick one, and it comes up north. You click it again, it comes out up west. So yeah, it's random most times that you do it. So yeah, it's just random. But that obviously north, south, east, west, we're not drawing that. So what I will be drawing is I will take 4 genres or 4 franchises that are like the cornerstones of entertainment in my life, of characters that I want to draw. So we'll go back here. We'll go. Obviously, you've seen one of the things I react to on my channel. It's not Ben 10 on My Hero Academia. It's Batman, which will go DC, and then we'll do the counterpart to it, Marvel. And then I am a big Star Wars fan, so we'll go Star Wars as well. And one thing, Star Wars and another thing used to rule my childhood, and that was Lord of the Rings. So we'll do Lord of the Rings. So they're the 4 things: DC, Marvel, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings. Those are the 4 genres that we're doing right now. And as this goes on, maybe we'll add more into it to get more diversity with the characters. Like maybe Game of Thrones will pop up, maybe Ben 10 will show up, maybe My Hero Academia will show up once I get further into those shows. But right now, these are the 4 genres. So we'll just pick one right now. DC. So the first drawing video is going to be a DC video. Cool. Right. Now we got to figure out what character to do. Because DC is so spread out, as well as Marvel is with the heroes and villains, I've picked 20 characters to start this off. So basically the way it works is I've got 20 characters, 10 heroes and 10 villains. And when one of those drawings gets picked, I replace it with another one. So like if one of the heroes gets picked, I will replace it with another hero. And if a villain gets picked, I'll replace it with another villain. And it'll just keep going. So I've got a list of 50 DC heroes and 50 DC villains, so 100 DC characters in total. So we're going to be going for quite a while. It's the same I've got with Marvel as well. So that's at least 200 characters that I want to do, not to mention the Star Wars and the Lord of the Rings characters. But shall we get into listing these 10 DC heroes and DC villains? So we'll start with the heroes first. You've got to start with Batman. And the Superman, Wonder Woman. That's basically the Trinity of DC. But then you've got characters like Flash, Green Lantern, and what was it? I don't know about you, but I like the 6 DC Justice League characters to be these 5 and Martian Manhunter. Even though he's not that interested in it. Well, he's kind of interested, but not interested enough to have a movie or a TV show of his own because he's never done that. And then there's obviously Aquaman, one of my favourite superhero movies there is. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we've got 3 more. Shazam also had a movie, so we'll put him up there. And then if you've seen one of the reaction series I did on this channel, which ended only a couple months back. Was it even? It might have been a couple months back, but yeah, there was also Green Arrow, and we'll finally do his counterpart, Black Canary. So that, yeah, Black Canary. So they're the 10 DC heroes. Now for the villains. Got to have Joker. Got to have Joker. He's the top DC villain. I don't care what anyone says. You know, we'll put Harley Quinn in there as well. I mean, I know she's more anti-hero these days, but you've just got to love the days when she was a villain. So those are 2 Batman villains. We'll do Superman villain, which is obviously Lex Luthor. He's the arch enemy. Wonder Woman's arch enemy was Cheetah, which I'm waiting for that new Cheetah. I'm waiting for that new Wonder Woman movie. The Flash's arch villain was Reverse Flash, amazingly played by Tom Cavanagh in the Flash TV series. Well, I can't remember the other actor's name either, but he was great as well. But Tom Cavanagh is the one that stands out to you the most. Green Lantern's villain, Sinestro, which they could have done so much if they would have just I mean, I know the Green Lantern movie was absolutely terrible, but you know what? Mark Strong was not a weakness of that movie. Neither was Ryan Reynolds either. The actors with Green Lantern and Sinestro were spot on. It's just everything else was terrible. Sad to say, I don't know that much about Martian Manhunter to put a villain of his. So, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We'll go straight over to Aquaman, which is obviously Black Manta. That's his arch enemy. And then for Shazam, it's Black Adam, who, yes, I'm waiting for that Black Adam movie with The Rock. Black Adam. You know, just because he's not necessarily used so much, but well, there's only one story that really holds value with him in it, and that was obviously Doomsday. Which, if you've not read that book, The Death of Superman, or watched the movie, The Death and the Reign of Superman, do yourself a favour and watch those. They're amazing. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. And for the final villain, we'll go with the ultimate big bad of DC, which is Darkseid. Okay, so yeah, those are our 20 DC characters. Flying around that room. Yeah, so those are our 20 DC characters. Our first drawing video is going to be one of those. So let us just find out which one. So let me... Oh, I'm so excited for this. Let me pick... No! Reverse Flash. Okay, Reverse Flash is going to be our first drawing video back. Well, it's going to be the first subject of my first drawing video. Back to the drawings we go. Right, so back in present day now. Yeah, it's the 22nd of August. I can't remember when I actually recorded that. I've been waiting to get back to these drawing videos for a long time, so... And I just want to say that in the previous drawings that I did, especially the Wonder Woman and Superman ones, because I've only done 4 drawing videos on this channel. Well, 4 drawings. The Batman one didn't bother me as much because My main problem was to do with the faces of the characters I was drawing. So, the Batman one didn't bother me as much because his face is mostly concealed by the mask. The Joker one I'm really proud of because I actually based it off of Heath Ledger's face. Like, I actually had a face to base it off of, and that's why it looked a lot better. But the Superman and Wonder Woman ones, I wasn't particularly, like, looking at it now, I wasn't particularly happy with the face of those characters because they just look like generic faces. There was nothing like special that stood out to me in those faces. Like, I couldn't tell that was a real person. It just looked like a drawn face, which it was, but it just looked generic. So what I have decided to introduce into these new drawings that I'll be doing is casting, like fan casting, sort of. I'll be for these characters that I'll be doing, especially the DC ones, I'll be fan casting the characters. With the Marvel ones, I don't have to do that because most of those characters have already been cast in perfect form in the MCU. Same with Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Most of those characters have been cast, and they have definitive characters who define those characters. They have definitive actors who define those characters. But DC is different. There's been like a lot of iterations of many of those characters for so long. Like, a new Batman or a new Superman is nothing new. We've had a new Joker. We've had so many iterations of those characters like that before in other movies and TV shows. So what I wanted to do here was fan cast the Reverse Flash. And to do this, I actually contacted my friends who have been in videos with me before, and I asked them, who would you think would be a good actor to play the Reverse Flash? And they replied to me with an actor by the name of Anthony Starr. And I personally haven't seen The Boys, but I know that he played Homelander in The Boys. So yeah, so that's the actor that we've chosen to play the Reverse Flash. So, and I know from clips I've seen of The Boys, he can play a bit of a psychopath who's got an intense stare, and he can be deceivingly charming. And just a quick rundown on Reverse Flash if you don't know who he is. Basically, arch enemy of the Flash, comes from the future, and basically, in order to get rid of his arch nemesis, out of true hate for his arch nemesis, because speedsters can run so fast they can travel through time. So Reverse Flash, he one day travelled back in time to try and kill the child version of his arch enemy, the Flash. And he ended up killing, through circumstances, he ended up killing the Flash's mother when he was a boy. So yeah, so Reverse Flash has cemented himself as the Flash's arch enemy because he's the one who killed the Flash's mother when he was a young boy. So yeah, you need a sadistic psychopath, or at least an actor who can play a sadistic psychopath to play that character. And I think Anthony Starr would do a good job of that. He does quite a good job of that in The Boys anyway. And not to mention, a lot of people have been fan casting him as Reverse Flash for a long time. I mean, look at this fan casting picture. It looks amazing. DC, take notes. So yeah, I decided to sort of base the face of this character off Reverse Flash. I mean, I was talking to York not a long time ago, like only about 20 minutes ago, and he said it looks like the guy who plays Homelander in The Boys, and I was like, oh, that's good then. I hope it does, because it's supposed to. I'm just gonna show you the drawing. So enjoy the drawing.
Yeah.
So that is the line work done, the basic line work done for this drawing of the Reverse Flash, and I think it looks alright, I'm not gonna lie. It's not, I wouldn't say it's my best work, but then again, drawing is about improving yourself as it goes on, so I hope to be able to get better than this as I go on. So yeah, this was my first drawing back to YouTube in like 2 years, I think. So I think I did a all right job. So I'm okay with this. I'm happy with this. I hope you're happy with it. But yeah, it's obviously just the line work. So now we've got to get into the painting, and the color scheme is obviously going to be the typical yellow, black, and red. So yeah, let's go.
My eyes before going into universe, yeah. I think about the moment we were hoping wouldn't end, because I never knew it was my imagination. I never wanted to say what I said, I just wanted an explanation. When I close my eyes before going into universe, yeah. I think about the moment we were hoping wouldn't end, because I never knew it was my imagination. I never wanted to say what I said, I just wanted an explanation. Never wanted
And there we have it. The final product is pretty decent, I would say. I decided to add a little bit of a glow effect to the red lines, the logo, and the belt piece. I thought, and the ear fins, whatever it is. I'd hoped to do a bit of lightning effect on this, but I wanted to get this video out by today, so I had to sacrifice that in order of getting it out on time. Because it's DC fandom today. It's DC fandom in half an hour, so I hope to be recording some videos for that. But yeah, that is my finished product of Reverse Flash. Fancast Anthony Starr as the Reverse Flash. I hope you enjoy it. Hopefully these videos will be coming a lot more regularly because I find that I actually really enjoyed doing this drawing. I haven't gone back to it in a while, and this was my first drawing back, and I really enjoyed doing it. Leave a like and comment if you liked this video. I hope you did, because I really enjoyed it. So yeah, my first drawing back, I really enjoyed it. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!